From the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lockett headed in motion. On the ground, it's Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Gina. That's complete to Lockett outright. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. 2nd down. Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go, side. Green 19, get that.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Angel.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
Here we go. 19 instruction.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the second quarter have in store? More from MetLife Stadium after this. First and 10 now from the 36.
Don't jump. Ready? Green knight. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Here we go. 58, here's that. All right.
On the option, here's Paul. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Come on, right. Right.
Fields to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. Green 19, got to that. Press, butt straight. Tonight.
Back to throw is Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Gino now on 1st and 10.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Raider first down.
He's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
A run. Genty. Yeah. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice... job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And here we go, hey.
Smith. This is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here we go, son. Move to the edge, son. Right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, son. Move to the edge, right?
Fields now. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Makes the score Jets 10, Raiders nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. That is Will McDonald. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Gino to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Gino. On the run to the right. Going for it all. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jarvis Brownlee.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yep. 319, bunch right.
To throw is Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 5:51. Right.
He'll run. This is Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Y'all gotta talk about taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready, no power.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Here we go. 319, get that. Bunch right. Right.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. 1st down and more. Past the 40. Breece Hall. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. gets up and through. And the Jets move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Smith. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are back in this one. It's 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Chip snap. Here we go. We're good. Green.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Go.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Yep. Here we go. Tonight.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331. Sit high.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, son.
They go play action with Fields. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
It is 3rd and long.
Don't jump. Ready? Press. Punch right. Green 19, got you that. Right.
Now Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, 10. 19 instruction. Press. Punch right. Right.
Here's Fields. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elangan Roberts. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Smith. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
First down, Raiders.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Lockett headed in motion. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
Here we go. They told him.
Here's Genty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Raiders 14.
Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They give to Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Fields. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
222. Hey, Ken. EQ.
A run here with Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 35, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. Do it.
Another run here with Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
That's one he'd love. Have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
You got it. Here we go. 319, right?
Fields now on second down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Oh, no, he missed it. It's not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Bowers, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Vegas.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Here we go.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And he'll get about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here we go. 58, tonight.
On 1st and 10, Fields. The open man is Wilson. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Raiders 14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here's the clip. Come on, set.
From the shotgun, Smith going up top. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here we go. AQ! Blue 58, blue 58.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go, tonight. Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
Second down. It's Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Here we go, tonight.
It's third down.
Tonight.
Now, Fields. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready!
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gino. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
Here we go. 13 in.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Here's 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Here we go. Chris, no ball.
That is Smith. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On 2nd and long. To throw, it's Smith. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. To throw, Smith. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
$11. Here we go. 19 instructions. Up. West right zip. EQ. Right.
1st down. Fields. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Give up the middle with ball. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
It's 3rd and 7.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.